Since 2003, Evolve Technologies has been working with clients to help them optimize the radiology reading room environment. This includes addressing issues such as workflow, lighting, sound, ergonomics, and display technology. In 2010, Evolve Technologies, in cooperation with the American College of Radiology and with the generous support of Redrick Technologies and Barco Medical, launched Optimizing the Radiologist's Work Environment. This project affords radiologists the opportunity to work interactively with advanced ergonomically designed furniture systems, seating, lighting, sound, and advanced display technology.
The primary mission of the ACR Education Center was to improve the interpretation techniques of our member radiologists. Since we implemented the reading room, I believe the greatest thing that we've contributed is greater awareness to workplace-related injuries. By being able to reduce fatigue and stress-related factors in your work environment, we think that interpretation can be performed at a higher level for longer periods of time. We partnered with Evolve Technologies, Redrick, and Barco, leading manufacturers in workplace environment. Each of them have contributed significantly in providing us a demonstration showcase that allows radiologists to understand what it takes to improve their workspace and ultimately become better radiologists.
The number one objective of a good reading room design, from the overall layout to promote and support traffic patterns, to the lighting, to the acoustics, to the furniture that's designed appropriately to host the diagnostic equipment that's being used and to maximize every square inch available, ultimately all has to be focused on the interaction between the radiologist and the image. It's important that everything focuses on that. That has to be a good environment. It has to be easy for the radiologist to manipulate, to move, to change their position, because ultimately the best position that any radiologist can work in is the next position that they move to. And that's when we talk about our workstation and the abilities that we give to the radiologist to keep their bodies in motion. You need to provide them with the ability to put everything in the proper position for their body. A single surface workstation allows for the easy the transfer between tasks like your input devices, which can easily be pushed away, and then the work surface can become open for documents or perhaps hard copy resource material. This surface, however, needs to be height adjustable and easily height adjustable, not only to adjust for each user when they're sitting in a chair, but also to allow them to stand up. You also need to be able to pull these monitors closer or push them back. It varies from person to person of what the optimum focal distance is. A good chair is important to support your back, to have your feet supported properly and resting properly on the floor so that it's at the right height. But our bodies, again, as we said before, are made for motion. So yes, a chair is important, but a chair is only part of the solution. The other key component to a good ergonomic solution is the ambient lighting. And the ambient lighting is important because it helps to reduce fatigue, and it actually helps to increase visual acuity when you're working with digital displays. The results that I've seen that have come out of a well-designed reading room might be hard to measure, but we believe it's a given that if you're spending the biggest part of your day in an environment where you're comfortable, you're going to be happier, you're going to feel better about being there, and your work is going to benefit from that.
Barco jumped at the opportunity to partner with the ACR in the development of their new education center. This is a center of excellence for the practice of radiology, and Barco wanted to be a part of it. It also gave us an opportunity to give back to the radiology community and invest in the training and retraining of radiologists that are practicing today and the radiologists that will be practicing tomorrow. The foundation of the Barco brand has always been to engineer top quality solutions for mission critical and life critical applications. In Barco's medical division, we do that every day. The other thing that we're very focused on is improving clinical outcomes with the diagnostic displays that we produce at Barco. Great thing about the Fusion product family is that it's designed to complete the continuum of imaging, which is the multimodality viewing station. Being able to read anything at any time color, grayscale, high resolution, low resolution. That's the terrific thing about the Fusion product family, is that it gives the radiologist one tool that they can use for almost any images. So when people invest in barcode technology, they can be assured that they're getting cutting-edge products, cutting-edge technology, and ultimate reliability with the solution.
There's never been a more important time than now that I can think of in radiology to educate our colleagues about the importance of ergonomics in a radiology reading room. What we found is that with the right combination of lighting and sound and furniture and ergonomics and monitors, we're able to increase our diagnostic accuracy, decrease our overall stress levels, and also decrease occupational stress associated with our daily practice. Having a medical imaging display allows us a much greater control of a lot of parameters that are really important to us. The medical grade displays allow us to be able to display images at 5 megapixels or 6 megapixels, which have allowed us to be able to split a monitor into two, which can be ergonomically effective and productive for us. And our experience has been the medical grade monitors maintain their consistency of performance over a much longer period of time than the COTS monitors. The most important thing about medical grade monitors is the ability to do DICOM grayscale presentation state calibration. Not only does it allow me to maximize the information that I can see on the monitor, but it also allows me to minimize the differences from one monitor to another. One of the things that we're increasingly finding is that we're using color in the radiology reading room, not only for some of the traditional modalities such as nuclear medicine, but we're seeing it with PET-CT and fusion combinations. For CAD, we're increasingly using color also, and so being able to have color monitors without any significant compromise in luminance has been really important to us. The monitors that we have in our radiology reading room of the future are barcode. They've been really reliable and they've been consistent, and as far as our quality control testing, we found them to be significantly more stable than some of the monitors that we've had in the past. And so overall, what we found for our radiology reading room of the future is that medical grade monitors pose significant advantages.